Holy crap, I just peeked. Let's go! Well, if I have a chance to flip, I better flip. Oh my god! The passing play! You know? Ah! There we go. Nice. Forgot about the bread. Holy shit. Yo! How y'all doing? Whoa, that's just my face. I was not ready for that. Ho! Q, what's up, man? Caitlin, hey, how you doing? Sky, good to see ya. Eclipse, hey, welcome. Is this your first stream now? Either way, hey, how you doing? Having trouble sleeping, saw the stream was on, so I can stick around for a bit. Okay. Feel free to go to sleep, though. Whenever. Feel free to go to sleep. Like, shit. It's like 2 a.m. there, is it not? Good evening. Perfect time, just got here. Hell yeah, J-Man. Yeti, what's up? And good, thanks. Yes. Good. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we're doing our normal replay analysis. How goes it? It goes real good. I tired all the time, and yeah, that's it. No, everything's going great right now. Everything's going really good. Posture check. You want some of this posture? Got placed in C2 Div 4. Nice. Don't we all love new seasons of Rocket League? Right? Gotta love them. Life. Yep, that's life now. Just tired all the time. Just punch my mic. Tired all the time, but that's okay. Does not help I'm getting up early and working out. That kills me a little bit, but it is going good though. Wait till the kiddo. Yeah. Then it's gonna be over. But that's okay. It'll be fun. I'm excited. We're treating each placement like it's the RLCS finals or something, just training a ton before each one. Nice, guy. I feel like that's everybody right now. I'm gonna grind even more this season. Nice, cool. Hopefully you get go farther than GC1. Golden, what's up? How are you doing? Got placed Plat 2 Div 3. Nice, okay. Solid. So a lot of people got their placement matches done. That's great to hear. Not doing placement matches yet. I'm too scared, Q. Honestly, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm a little scared. Also, I didn't have time yet. I think I could get placed in Diamond 3. If I really pop off, then maybe I got a shot at C1. Yeah, you never know. I mean, I always said I've always thought that this time with the soft resets, that's a great time to jump a rank randomly. It really is a great time to jump a rank. So, Gold 3, Div 4, and 1s. Damn, okay, you're almost Plat 1 in 1s now, too. I want to hit 2K hours and end GC2 this season. That's the goal. Damn. That's awesome. Good luck. 2K hours? Go you. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of time. But that you can do it for sure. You definitely can. If you want. Anyone can do it. Yeah, like 1400, 1450, 1500. That's a lot of hours. You got a lot of hours to make up if you want 2K. What's the math on that? What is the math on that, guys? I guess I don't know how long a season is. Is the season like 3 months? You had 500 last season? Oh, okay. Well, then you could probably easily do it then. Still, shit. That's a lot of Rocket League. I've been fighting for democracy too much to play Rocket League. Can't let these bugs and these robots take over the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? 20 straight days of Rocket League. Your new empire. I love that. I laugh every time, Caitlin. Oh, guys, do you want to hear a funny story? Want a story time quick? We were playing Fortnite before I streamed. And we're sitting there and we were fighting. It was me, Quinn, and Caitlin. Caitlin got into a fight. She was really close range, and she was just whiffing a lot. You know, she's on a Switch when we play. We're playing against like PC Switch players. Like, you know, she's really close to this guy. Has a assault rifle, going bop 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 bop, missing a bunch. And you know, the guy was really low, so we're like, get him. Really grinded, yelling at her, and she missed. She died. We lost. It is what it is. But she's like, damn, I just didn't have the right scope for that. We're like, why? What do you mean? And she's like, yeah, I had a rifle scope on that AR. I couldn't see anything when I was shooting. And we told her, like, well, why did you just stop aiming and shoot him? And she said, you can do that? We're like, yeah, Caitlin, you can hip fire. And she's like, what is that? We're like, hip fire. Like, you don't have to aim to shoot. She didn't know about hip firing. No one has told her. No one told her that hip firing is a thing. She thought she had to aim to shoot the gun. I mean, like in my mind, I'm like, duh. But I'm also like, how is she supposed to know? She never played games like this. I'm like, damn. So we told her, like, yeah, you don't have to do it. And then she started dominating. She was actually getting a lot of kills after. We're like, Caitlin, the amount of games we lost because you, like, you know, you just got really, really close to a person and you just couldn't shoot them. We're like, yeah, you just don't aim. Bro, it was the funniest thing ever. June 5th looks like, J-Man. So fucking funny. That's why I married her. Alright. The season's 1 day off of 3 months. Yeah. By the way, I think... Let's go back to that. Oh, you guys can hear that Discord stuff, can't you? I'm gonna make sure I turn that off. No one needs to think that their Discord's going off. So June 5th. Ooh. It's not the exact time, but we'll see. There might be a baby in my life by the time this season's over, guys. That's crazy. That's so crazy. All right, who do we have slated first for replays? I'm gonna start thinking about that. We'll do Eclipse first, it looks like. I have like 50 days, 6 hours in the game. The reward decal is nice. Is it? I haven't even looked. I haven't even looked at like anything like that. I probably won't tonight. Just focus on replays. I don't know what it is in hours. Congrats. I'll just do some quick math. Quick math. That's like 1,200 hours. 50 days, 1,200 hours. And thank you, Yeti. Yeah, that's 1,200. Oh, we're already on Eclipse. So if we're going to start off hot here, chat. We're going to have a 1v1 to look at. I'm actually in the wrong scene. I want to be in this scene. Get out the pen. The almighty pen. Make it so you guys can see the almighty pen. Always gotta make sure you can see the almighty pen. then we do this. Don't dog on my car design. I kind of want to dog on it now. What we got? What we got here, buddy? I don't see anything wrong with your car design. I kind of like it. I like the purple. I already see one in once this season. Nice, J-Man. I had no clue what I was doing. Nah, this is not a bad car design whatsoever. It really isn't. All right. I don't have the cool paint textures things yet. Oh yeah, you'll be good. You'll get them. It'll make it that much better. All your car designs will be so much better. You want a light pink Fennec, to be honest? You know, they really should extend out the color palettes that we can choose from. I feel like it's been the same way for forever. Like, why can't they expand it? Why did you just put it on borderless? Oh, so I put it on windowed because it makes it so you guys can't see here. But on the right side of my screen here, if you can see the mouse, that's actually where my pen is hidden. So like I can click over here, and now I have my pen. And then I click over on this right side of the screen again, and now it's gone. And it just makes it easier so I can click it and actually grab the pen and draw stuff. Gonks! Derp! What's up? I don't know why my voice cracked like that. Let's not talk about it, though. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it at all. How's it going? It's going good, man. You know, I've been fighting for democracy for a while here. Helldivers 2 is so fun, everybody. If you don't have it yet, you should really look into it. It's too fun, guys. It's so fun. What are we gonna talk about? We ain't talking about shit, bud. You haven't slacking. I'm gonna get tried for treason. Me too, bro. Me too. Seriously. I need to get some liberation going. Some managed democracy. The memes of it are so good. I'm gonna stream that game here soon, chat. I'm gonna stream it. It's maybe not anytime during the week here, but maybe on the weekend. I tried putting a replay that I didn't do great on, so yeah, but I have some good clips of shots. Okay. Yeah, how'd this one shape up? Okay, looks like just a narrow loss. Weekend stream. Hey, weekend stream. Play some Helldivers. That'd be fun. I kind of want to experiment with the vertical format streaming on YouTube, but I don't know. I need to look into that. I don't want to have to pay for something to do it, but I might have to if I want to do it, and that's just not worth it for me. But we'll see. So what rank are you again, Eclipse, in this? You said gold 3, possibly? I thought you said gold 3. Gold 3 or gold 2, I believe. Okay, beautiful. You're good. None of us know how to spell here. Well, if that's the case, what do we say, chat? Want to just get into the first one? Wait. No, Naruto? Wait, did it not do the Naruto noise? That's sad. That's really sad. Yeti, that would have been so cool. Yeah, we're good. Run it. Alright, yes, let's run it. Going dark then. I'll be back, chat, I promise. This is me trying to think of an intro. Isn't that hilarious? I just like I'm blanking. Okay, we're good. Welcome to a new season of Rocket League. Today, this replay is going to be for Eclipse, Gold 2, Gold 3 player. We're gonna be looking at some ones. He said he put in a game where he Knows he made some mistakes, but still had some good shots, good clips. So we'll see what happens with it. The first thing I will say, well, we're gonna start off right off the bat. I don't like faking this kickoff. I don't like faking this kickoff for one big reason, and it's like the payoff is not great. If Z Dusty here can just get a dribble and attack you immediately, like it just puts you in a bad spot to start, right? Because they can attack you immediately. And it's going straight towards your net. And you don't get a full boost. So there's a lot of things. If we were in, if we were, say, in this spot for a kickoff, I'd say faking is totally fine. Bang, get this boost, then we can get the corner boost, and then we have possession in our corner. Versus with this one, ZJ Dusty gets an immediate shot on our net, and we have lower boost. So you do get a good save, which is kind of the idea. You're just going to try to get a save here. So you do get a good save and put it to the side, but you just lose. It's just risky. You're going to get scored on a lot more than you think with that. But good bit of control here. I really, you will go back all the way to the save. Watch it from your perspective. So you do a good job. You really kick this ball to the corner, which is great. That's a very, very safe spot. We're kind of waiting to see what ZJ Dusty does, so I'm okay with this. We see that there's no threat. Time to push forward, get our boost. And then you played it past him because you had time. Beautiful. Then you took your time, got around the ball. All great stuff for gold. That's how you're going to make your money in gold. And it's just controlling the ball, actually putting it into a spot where it'll be beneficial. So now this is the downfall of this kickoff, right? So I think that's a great example of that's why we don't like this kick. I don't like faking that kickoff. In this case, I'd fake this one if you wanted to. This is a totally okay position to fake, but if we're not going to fake, let's break down this kickoff a little bit more. So firstly, we don't flip or anything. So there should be a flip in the middle of this, ideally. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube about different kickoffs. For golds, I mean, we can start talking about diagonal flips or even like more of not like a speed flip, but more like a fast kickoff. If not, if you don't want to do that route, you can just do a front flip to get to this ball. Driving to the ball is obsolete. It's not going to get you a better advantage compared to flipping because you're going to have to use all your boost to get to this ball in a fast manner. Versus if we flip, we can serve a little bit of this, and it gives us a better shot after the kickoff. Plus, like, kickoffs and ones are huge. Like, start practicing them now. Start grinding out a good kickoff now. Because if you can get it solid in gold, your ones rank is going to jump purely on that. And then it's going to translate really well to 2s and 3s. So with this one too, as you just said in chat, it doesn't look like he's faking because he's still coming forward, right? So I like that you're trying to see him, but if he's coming forward like this, he's not faking. So, I get the idea that you wanted to slow down and take it, but he was not faking. He was clearly going for it. His kickoff is just so wide and slow. Another reason why maybe later on we could take advantage of that if he's going to keep doing kickoffs like that. Obviously, we don't have enough information yet. So we're doing pretty good here. Ball's really far away. I'd like to see you close the gap here a little bit. Don't full commit, go supersonic and go challenge this, but slowly drive up here and try to close the gap and then get ready to be in a shadow defense based off what he does, right? We don't want to just give up the entire field worth of space and allow Dusty to set something up, right? So we want to be kind of giving him pressure already. So even now, I would still be creeping up here, and if you're not necessarily going, we're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, right? We're still just giving him too much space. So I'm glad you didn't jump for this. Justy went clearly before you. And now this is where I was kind of thinking, you know, we're going to be in a position like this, play it to the side. Oh, just a bad angle for that ball. So this purely came off of a bad angle. You come off the wall. You jump off like the ramp there, so it made it awkward. That's tough. Realistically, that's tough. So with this one, I think your timing was off with this one. So it's something I've been thinking about a lot with Rocket League recently, is how big of a factor timing is when it comes to defense. So our timing is just a little off here, right? We want to be timing this by the time that he's trying to make a touch to go to our net, that we're like creeping in a way that's closing off all the angles, right? So right now, you supersonic and you get kind of past the net and you kind of get just too far in front of him, right? So we're not closing off angles. So as we're coming here, we get like in front of him and this opens up this angle, right? Whereas if we slowed it a little bit and then cut him off like this, we're shutting down the angle that goes behind us and we're pushing the ball this way to the corner, right? And don't be embarrassed about missing. That's how you grow. You got to fail to understand how things work and get in there. At least you went for it and you learned and got had that blackout moment so that you can hopefully learn from it. So whiffing's not bad, but so we're a little fast and then it opens up that angle for behind, right? So it's something that you're going to learn. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty advanced thing. But, like, you'll learn how to, like, funnel and shut down those angles. So I wonder if I can show it better. Like, if we think about it, like this. We'll slow this down a little bit. We need to be coming like this angle because that shuts down him cutting it behind you. So we come at him like this. We're shutting down the angle that goes behind us. And if we see him push it more to the right over this way, we can still adjust and push the ball to the corner, right? So he's got a little ahead of it. Very, very hard thing to explain, I feel like. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, unfortunate goal. We really dived into that probably more than we needed to, but it's something that I've been thinking about a lot. It's like timing when it comes on defense, right? There we go. We punished the slow kickoff. Beautiful. I love that adjustment. I was hoping you'd do that. I dived into it a little bit, and I just wanted to see if you adjusted, which you did great. Ooh. Yeah. We talked about it, right? We talked about it, so cannot do that kickoff. Just go for it. Just go for this kickoff. I'll try not to harp on it a bunch since I feel like you're going to do it every time now, but it's okay. Like, just know now, don't go for it like that. Just actually go for the kickoff. Much better job cutting off space. Yeah, just sit here. We're good. See what he does. All right, now we start either challenge or back off. Beautiful. Ooh, almost. This was a great idea. This is exactly what I want you to do. Like, get underneath this ball, take a touch, take it towards your net. Obviously, mechanically you just didn't perform or do it, right? But you had the right idea. Good. Take your time. Put this to the corner. Yeah, get that boost. Very nice. Yes, there we go. Good play. Great patience off this back wall. This is huge. This is a huge play. Just good patience. Yeah, the ball gets a little squirrely, gets a little away from you, but you're still recovered well enough where you're able to get it past Dusty. And then, yeah, just a nice follow-up there. I really like that. Especially from a goal player in ones. I mean, that's huge. I hate it, but, like, yeah. Good, and just good counterattack. Good control. Really good out of the corner here. I feel like it's very hard to think about this. Let's look at what Dusty did wrong here. So Dusty like full committed up on the wall, and then once you go up the wall like that, you know it's just so hard to recover back in time. So you did a good job, In gold, if you just push the ball towards their net, a lot of the times it's going to find a way home. What we're going to work on eventually is cuts, where we can cut through the ball and then, dust some plats. I feel like I don't like the idea that you try to chip this over him. I feel like you're going to adjust because you have adjusted so far. But yeah, you're never going to get this over him. It's just better to play it safe than hit it to the side and keep possession of the ball, right? Alright, push forward. Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. In gold, this is a totally fine play. You just put some speed on the ball, especially when they're kind of in this awkward spot where they slow their momentum. It's going to throw a lot of golds off. Another play you could have done in this situation is we come up to here, we get up here fast, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes and go into a dribble. Right? Slow down, hit this to a dribble, put this ball to the middle of the field, and then you can go for a hook shot. You can go for just a simple cut or flick over him. So there's a lot of plays you could do with dribbling this ball to the middle that are very beneficial if you want to talk about keeping control. There's also, once we get a little higher rank, maybe champ, maybe GC, you also have the option to take this up the wall and go for an air play. Less recommended, especially in ones and especially at your rank, but there's that option. At gold though, perfectly fine play. This is going to get you a lot of goals, just putting speed on the ball. But you just need to adjust, right? You just need to adjust to what your teammate or your opponent is doing, right? That works on this opponent. He's not, he lets that kind of stuff go through. But if you have an opponent who's much better on defense, they're not going to allow those type of plays to go through. So you need to work on the dribbling like you said you are. So that's good. Let's see here. Good patience. Here we go. Let's see what the dribble is. I mean, it's not great yet, but there's alternatives that we should think about too. You don't have to, when we dribble a ball, guys, we don't have to try to put it on top of our car. That's not the only dribble there is in the game. A much more effective dribble that you'll start seeing a lot more is actually just a bounce dribble. Because if we just get this ball bouncing, right? Bounce, bounce, bounce. We're going to be able to put a lot of speed on this ball and take a really fast shot kind of whenever we want. When we're going for dribbles on top of our car, those take time to set up, and that allows our opponents to actually have a chance to challenge us, right? Whereas if we just take this ball, bounce it, cut it to the middle, we have a lot of options, like a hook shot, where we just wrap around the ball and blast it towards the net. Or we keep cutting it back and forth and just absolutely break this guy's ankles, right? Especially since the fact that he's sitting so deep in net and just allowing you to take this, right? So it's another option. Not saying that because he's sitting in net, we can't go for the ball on top of our car. Man, this pen is laggy. But I'm not saying we can't go for this play, but realistically, it's a lower percentage play versus a bounce dribble. So you kind of set up the bounce dribble a little bit, but then you go for it on top of your car. When you get this close, that allows the challenge. So, lots of alternatives. There's always another way to do a play. I like this. Good defense. You're hanging around. Good bump from him. Recover. Nice. Good. The timing was much better there. You didn't allow him to get a cut on you. Look at your angle. This is a beautiful angle here. You're actually cutting the ball, cutting in front of him, anticipating him going this way. So that's great. And it also means he can't go behind you because of the way you're going, because you can adjust and go for this like that. So that's very nice. Timing was much better on this play. A lot of people, I feel like, make the mistake of going to where the ball is at the moment, and yeah, it's not ideal. A little bit of an awkward play here. You know, we kind of give up possession, unfortunately. You probably could, after you make this touch, you probably could just keep following it. Nothing wrong with that. You do like try to go quick boost, but then we miss. I mean, you got to commit to one thing or the other. You can't be in between on this. So if you're going to give up possession, get this boost and play defensive. Don't like shoot, I missed the boost, shoot, he's not going for it. Like, you got to get one or the other. You got to either get this boost or you need to keep following the ball, right? So once you've committed to one, commit to it. What we don't want to do is, you know, as we're realize we gave up all this room, we don't want to just dive in now when he's like contacting the ball. So that's more of awareness on what our opponent's trying to do. And that's what gives up this free goal. Right, he took forever to set this goal up too. So I mean, if you just drive at him and turn around, that you know, that works just as well. You'll have plenty of time to get back. Did I mention how much I hate this kickoff? Anyhow. Almost have a good counter. I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. I don't know if you're trying to bump him. Not the... You can't flip into somebody and bump them when they're driving away from you. That just doesn't work. You can't tackle somebody. This isn't like you don't have arms. You know what I'm saying? You don't have arms, so you can't tackle them. So like if they're running away from you, you can't bump them by flipping. So this puts you way out of position. But that's, you know, works out. You recover well. I like that you're hanging around. You're doing a much better job later in this game of actually staying close to the ball and keeping pressure on defense, but not overextending. Good 50. That's what we should be going for. Tons of 50s right now. Yep, see, now that's what it is. See, this is exactly what I was talking before about putting the ball on top of your car. Right? You're so caught up in like, the only way I can dribble is putting the ball on top of my car, and look what happens. Get you know, Uga challenged and get dunked like crazy. So thankfully he does a pretty weak shot and you're able to get back in time. Let's kill time, keep this ball in your corner. Yeah, beautiful. Just back up, now play it over there. Yep, I would even keep going. After this we get it away from him. Just keep getting it away from him. Whoa. Keep getting it away from him. Keep pushing it this way. Don't try to cut it upfield yet. Just keep running away from him because he's chasing us, right? You can kind of hear him. It works out because he overextends. And again, not the only way to dribble. Bounce dribble probably would have been better in that situation. Could have took a power shot. Realistically, do we need to go for this challenge? And the answer is no. If we do get this touch off this wall, from this ball coming this way, the outcomes aren't ideal for you, right? Because a few of the outcomes are you pinch it back this way, you pinch it upfield, hopefully, or you get there early and you bounce the ball out middle, right? And then you have to find a way to recover off this wall after this aerial. So it's a little risky to actually go for. And we do get the option where it bounces out to the middle. You recover well, and Dusty, it plays way too far forward and doesn't anticipate that. But, you know, something to think about. If we're trying to kill time here, if we're trying to kill time, and he punts it to our corner, we should just circle. We should just circle. We should just circle around like this and go back to the corner. Like, you know, we're here. We see that ball go like that. We just do like one of these. Circle around and come back through the corner. It's a little bit safer. Not as aggressive, but we're trying to kill time. We are up a goal. We don't want to give up an easy one and have them tied up with under a minute left to play now. All right, let's retreat. Let's get back in ball cam so we can see what's going on. Okay, good. Yep, just let it go around. He's not even there. He's not even there. Nice. Get around it. You're going to get demoed? Yeah, he bumps you. Okay. Now let's rotate back. Rotate up the middle. I like the rotation back. It's very fast. Yeah, it works. I mean, I don't love the idea that you went all the way back and let him have an opportunity here, but I appreciate the fact that you went back regardless, just to get in a better spot for defense. Okay, slow. Oh, almost. That was really nice. I love the double jump pop. The double jump pop is underrated, guys. Double jump pop. That's beautiful. Need to work on recovery a little bit. Let's go back. All right. And yeah, that's how the game ends. So let's go back to this. J-Man had a good point. J-Man had a great point here. You know, you have your low boost, but like there's boost pads here. You could probably go touch this ball. You know, you can get pennies like this. Go get this ball and push it back to our corner and play keep away. So, you know, the boost management there could be a little better. But that's how the game ends there. You rotate back and we win. Yeah, I find myself gunning it whenever I see 100. Yeah, and that's, you know, I'm glad you recognize it. It's obviously not how you want to play it, right? Pennies, boost management in ones is huge. Getting pennies, keeping up with the boost is very important. Unfortunately, I wasn't looking for that a lot in this replay, but I'm assuming it's something you have to work on. The big things I saw are obviously the one kickoff, right? That's the biggest thing. Psh, get rid of that. You're gonna get rid of that, and this game is 5-1. You know. The other things are the dribbles. If you want to dribble, you don't have to put the ball on top of your car. You can bounce dribble and zigzag and try to break his ankles like that. It's much faster. It doesn't allow them to challenge you as easily. But with that, I wouldn't give up on those either. Like, there are times where flicks and dribbling with the ball on top of your car is effective. So keep practicing it, but just know that there are other ways to go about it, and I think bounce dribbles are probably something you should look into even more so. And, yeah, I think everything else, I mean, as a gold, you know, it's hard to put a lot of things together besides, you know, you just need to have better mechanics and play slightly better and blah, 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 that's stuff like that. But there's some good foundational things. I think there's a lot you can work on. Starting with those is probably your best bet, and then we'll see what happens later on down the line once you fix those kickoffs a little bit and then work on the dribbles more. So thank you, Eclipse, for sending in the replay. I really appreciate it. I want to read what J-Man just said there quick. As a one's main, just keeping the ball in the corner. If they challenge, it's probably free net. If not, dribble, pop, and air bump. Also, you don't need to flip into every challenge. You can single jump or drive challenge. Yeah, flip into that. Not a big believer in drive challenges. I like drive challenges in the fact that I like drive challenges in twos. I like drive challenges in twos because you have a teammate to back you up. And I think the biggest the biggest goal of a drive challenge is just to force them to make a play so that your teammate can kind of take over from there. Especially if you're really far away and you know you're not going to be able to challenge them. Just putting pressure on them to make them do something is what I think the drive challenge is for. So maybe not in ones. But yeah, single jump challenges. You don't have to flip into everything. That's a great advice. All good. Thanks for analyzing it. Yeah, of course, Eclipse. Thank you for hanging out and watching. There are more times than you're going to lose the 50, so it's useless for ones. Exactly, yeah. For ones, I don't like Drive Challenge. 2s and 3s, Drive Challenge becomes more effective, for sure. I'm more of a 2s main these days, yeah. Crushing it in 2s. So, no, that was a good replay. I think that showed off some real good stuff. The big thing was dribbles. The big thing was the dribbles and not fully committing to dribbling on top of your car all the time. That'll help a lot. Hydrate. I kind of am thirsty. But maybe I will. I will take you up on that. Hydrate. We'll get some water. My 3s is something. Like, Josh, you don't understand the brain rot you're about to witness. I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm so excited. I'm still trying to get a good replay for you. All good, J-Man. Take your time. Oh, if you guys ever sub on Twitch and want a replay, say that in your submission on Twitch. Makes it easier for me to like remember who actually subbed and stuff. So I don't have to go find it. It's like, oh, they subbed. I can go find you quicker and easier. Soul Q's 3s is definitely not my strong point. It's all random chaos. Ooh, I can help you. I can help you. I got you. Soul Q 3s is it's a good mental test for you. We'll actually go right here. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, and we'll get into this one. Whoa, no spoilers, no spoilers. Try to get a good replay with my boy Ice Booth. Okay, man. Good. Yeah, take your time. Make it a good one. Solo Q 3s is crazy. I find myself getting real mad at teammates. Oh yeah. I rage so hard when it comes to solo queuing for 3s. That's something I need to work on. But yes. Sky, what rank are you in this? I don't get mad at them because I'm just like them. I wish I had that mental fortitude not to be so mad because I put myself in their shoes. So mad I end up just sitting back and watching the chaos unfold while sitting in that. Damn. In the fields right now, honestly. I never played 3s. Plat 2, I think. High Plat 2? Okay, sick. It's torture for me to play in 3s. And then the season ended. Gotcha. I hate having teammates. J-Man's just a one's main at heart. You know, Chronicle was like that, and then I turned him around. I showed him the light. And now he's like Champ 3, almost GC and all those. And like he was like Plat, Diamond? It was crazy. I like having exactly one teammate, and I can talk to him. That helps too. But no, this is exciting. I'm excited for this. Very excited for this one. Oh, this is the wrong one? This is the wrong one. This is 2s. Whoops. How funny. Yeah, that's the wrong one. I think it was the last. Let me confirm here. Let me download it again. Let me look. Let's check that out. Sorry about that. Do you just click the download button next to the replay? Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's the same one. That's the last one that you sent, I think. The folder is very messy. It is. I need to think of a better way for submissions because this is crazy in here. Send you one now? Okay, cool. I don't know. Is anybody really good at Discord in here? There's a Bacchus mod plugin to launch a replay straight off ball chasing. Oh, I didn't know that. That's sick. But I have a submissions queue in my Discord that I just download and go off of. That's just how I do it. But yeah, I need to find someone who's really good at making Discord stuff like this and see if they can make a channel that's more of just for submissions. Make it a little cleaner. Because it's a disaster in this folder. In this channel. Where would I submit my replay when I get a good one? Just the coaching section on the Discord. That's the best place for it, because I actually keep track of it. Because if you DM me with it, I forget. I try to remember. I really do. I really try. But yeah. Looks like Sky's pulling it up now.
Hey there, big boy.
Mike Bud just subscribed with Prime.
Oh, Mike Bud. Thank you so much for subbing, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, it's a ones. You don't want to do a threes? If you want to take time, I can get you a little later. Oh, they're buried now? Okay. That's fine. I mean, if you want a ones, that's fine. Or if you want to wait, I can do another replay. Oh, it's alright, no worries. Alright. Totally fine. Ones is more important to me anyways. That's fair. Okay. J-Man, you just said you sent one? Nice. Cool. Have I done a free one for you already, J-Man? By the way, Mike Bud, you since you subbed, you get a replay analysis from me if you would like it. Where am I at? Here we go. The scoreline doesn't reflect the intensity you felt. 4-2. Okay. What rank is this now? Diamond something? Plat 2 Div 3. Okay. Very close. Okay, Plat 2 Div 3. So, this will be a great replay for you, Eclipse.
Hey there,
Look
big
at
boy.
the next
Mike
step.
Bud just followed.
Mike Bud. My guy. Subs and then follows. Wild. I appreciate you, man. That's great. Place a rancher on high plat 2 MMR. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. That'll be my clickbait. Talk about the new season. Very good. So, what do you guys say? Let's just get into this one. Clickbait is wild, dude. I try so hard. I'm so bad at clickbait. I try so hard. By the way, talking about YouTube, I think we're on pace, guys, to be monetized by the end of the month. So I really appreciate everybody's support. Looking at the numbers, the returning viewers on all the videos has been like above and beyond what I would expect. So I really appreciate it. I really do. It means so much to me. Nice, let's get it. Thank you guys. Yes, thank you so much. Like, seriously. Let's keep this momentum going. Chat, before we get into this replay, I had this awesome idea. I remember back in the day, I used to watch Squishy Muffins play games. He would just play 2 games and he would just talk out exactly what he's thinking. I feel like I want to try that. Just play a game, talk out what I'm thinking, talk out why I make decisions and what I'm doing. And see if that would help people. Yeah? Okay. Sky've watched them too. That would be good. Do that in 1s. Yeah, I could do that for 1s. I could do that for 2s, 3s. Especially like I could do it like a solo queue. How to solo queue could be like the videos. Like how to solo queue or something like that. And I go and I play 3s. Solo queue 3s. And like solo queue 2s. I was going to say solo queue 1s, but that's stupid. Because that's all solo queue. But, you know, stuff like that. I thought that'd be really interesting videos. Be gameplay technically for me. So, me on my way to Q1s with my roster of 7. Damn. Yeah, right. God. I don't know what I think sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I thought that was a cool idea that you can look forward to, hopefully soon. Anyhow, let's get into this replay, guys. Today we are again going to be looking at G95 here, playing 1s. So this will be about Plat 2-ish. This was during one of her placement matches for the new season. So this should be very intense here. Looks like she pulls out the win, but she did say it was much more intense than she thought based on the scoreline. So good kickoffs. Ooh, I like the little camera look to see where your opponent is. This is very, very underrated, honestly. Like, just checking to see where your opponent is. Like, do I have time to like let this ball bounce out the corner and take a shot? Do I need to be more aggressive? In this case, it looks like you need to be more aggressive. Go for the ball. Works out, gets the boost. Try to play it past him. Couldn't quite get it. This would have been so sick. I love the idea here. Guy's backwards. We do see him jump. So now we know he's not on the ground right now. So we should have time to do what G95 tries to do here and cut this ball back across the middle. It just looks like they held the drift a little too long. Right about here, I'd probably be letting go of the drift and trying to drive forward. You know, maybe when we're facing this way a little bit more, but just let go and just boost and try to like gain our momentum back and chip this side of the ball. Be a really nice goal. Really nice goal. Now that we're in plat, we're getting close to diamond. Our car control is going to be needs to be elevated, especially with our dribbles, and we need to start incorporating drifting behind the ball to cut it sharper into our gameplay. So this is an example of G95 trying to do that. Didn't quite work out, but like the thought, that's great thought. Drifting behind the ball and trying to cut it is going to be huge later. All right, we play a ring around the rosy in the corner here. You know, but we get it out of there. Go for the flick. Have a good save. But we re-engage, which is great. Monster flick for no reason. Something we need to recognize in ones here. We gotta look at our opponent. This guy is just not going for the ball. So he's playing solid in the net. So G95 is gonna have a lot of time to kind of do whatever they want. Finally, he challenges and he actually gets a nice clear. But we take our time. We're trying to go for the 50 here, which is good. Ball gets away from us a little bit. I would say once this ball gets away from us here, something we can do. Crap, the ball gets away from us. Just you invest in that boost a little bit. Use a little boost. Get back behind this ball where there's no space between you and the ball. You don't necessarily have to touch it, but close this gap. Close this gap we have here so that we can make a touch more easily. Because right now, this Lee's, I don't know how you pronounce it, but this Lee's guy, he is look at challenging us right now. So if we're, ouch, if we're on the ball already, we can easily play this around him. Versus now we have to kind of like run up to it, and he's already like basically touching the ball at this point, and we're not there yet. So there's that distance that we, you know, he was closing with speed. We may have been closer initially, but, you know, trying to keep that gap between us and the ball to a minimum when we're trying to dribble or play it past our opponent is very, very important. But we get a really nice 50. He overextends, and we got, I don't want to say lucky, but we got lucky that he hit it right into us for that. All right. He has a really nice dribble. Good attempt. Good attempt here. I mean, this save is a good timing, but we just get behind the ball. We're contacting it behind the ball, trying to push it upfield. Probably should just hit this to the side or into our corner. It's a little safer. Doesn't allow this counterattack to happen so quickly. Good. We just go the wrong way after we land. Right? We're kind of going to the side of the field, and he just shoots it on net. If we're going to allow the ball to kind of hover like this, we probably should be getting to our net to protect it. But it's hard. I mean, I had a hard time understanding where you were on the field there, so not much you can do about that. Good kickoff. And good attempt. That's something that like in champ ones, higher diamond ones, like this is a shot that's very, very effective if you can get it on net. Get a good recovery though after the fact, and look how much boost you have. That's beautiful. Conserving a lot of boost. Good. Take control. Low boost. Get a nice flick though, and that's a good goal. I like that you played it away from where he was. Low boost. If he would have challenged here, we probably would have got dunked and scored on. But he gave up too much space. Basically sat in no man's land and did nothing. So the flick was effective. Just be careful. Once people actually start challenging you hardcore, like, I don't feel like that play would have worked as well as it did. Good. 50. And then we just nice bit of control there. And that's all it is with ones. It's really important to get those strong 50s, win those 50s, and then find a way to finish after the fact. So, very nice. We have an opportunity here to shoot again. Oh, we just let it's just the timing was off with the shot. You know, you wanted to time it as soon as it hit the ground to hit it, but you're late, so the ball is already bouncing all the way up, and that's why you sailed it. Way she goes. I love the boost steal, and then just the aggressiveness there gets us another goal, making the orange, our opponent here, feel very uncomfortable with just the speed that we're attacking at. Kickoff is getting a little away from us here. We're switching it up. I see you're doing a different kickoff every time, really. With this one, with this type of kickoff, if you're just going to front flip once, which maybe that's not what you intended to do, but if you're just going to front flip once, you just need to line your car up with this boost pad and completely ignore this one. Don't even go for this one if you're just going to front flip. And just go straight for that second boost pad with the flip and then flip after that. You don't need to get that other one. Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that one. You just go straight for that one. And that also lines us up so we're actually going to be behind the ball and not off to the side of it and then having to correct with a flip this way, right? So yes, that's how that kickoff's supposed to look. Good touch. Close that gap. Beautiful. Nice. Just being a nuisance, being close. He has a good bump. Time to get some space now. Almost dangerous here. If Lees would have had a better flick here, you would have gotten dusted. So once we get better opponents, this is a very dangerous spot to be in because we are essentially right next to the ball, and he is going to probably, as he gets better, we have better opponents, he's going to flick this sucker all the way down the field, and we're going to have a hard time getting back for it. So once we have the spots where the ball kind of gets away from us, getting a little bit of space away so that we can evaluate what's happening is going to be good. Thankfully, he doesn't have a monster flick. We were able to get back in time. But, you know, it's dangerous. Be careful overextending like he just did. Rushed it a little bit. Missed the open net opportunity. So this is... we talked about this in between replays for this stream. But this is an example of a driving challenge where G95 just kind of drives at it and then turns away. Not ideal for ones because they do normally result in you losing that 50. It's more a 2s or a 3s type of challenge where we're just trying to force our opponent to make a play. It worked out in G95's favor in this case, but just be careful, you know, in open field going for challenges like that, because you will lose them if you full commit. There's a difference between a driving challenge and a fake challenge. Driving challenge, you're basically committing all the way and trying to touch the ball. Fake challenge, you're not trying to touch the ball. You're just trying to force them to flick the ball or get the ball away, and you're already retreating back to defense. So don't get them mixed up. Good touch. We probably don't need a flip. Once we get this touch, it's probably better not to flip, actually. Especially since this ball is kind of up in the air. We're underneath it. If we just kind of like just coast here, the ball's going to fall in the front of our car and it's going to roll that way, which is much safer than if we were to flip underneath it and then get in front of it, right? Because this is less than ideal. Lees gives us space, so it doesn't matter. But yes, being careful there. Good. Love some boost. We get it. Good. So this is what I was talking about. The last replay I talked about timing and timing on defense. This is a great example of that timing, right? So look at this angle that we're attacking, right? So Lees is coming this way behind the ball. Realistically, the easiest shot Lees can take is just keep pushing the ball this way. He could also push it more at this angle, and there's always the possibility of trying to cut it behind or over you, right? So as a defender, we need to come in like in American football. If you want to tackle somebody, you tackle them off their back hip, so that way they can't juke you and cut back upfield or cut back the other direction. It's the same here in Rocket League, right? We want to be almost on the back half of this, so that way we're funneling this ball this direction where our momentum is taking it, right? We don't want to do is go too fast, and then we're ending up like right here, and we're on the same line or in front of where this guy is, because that opens the opportunity to cut it this way and juke us. It's much harder in Rocket League to go backwards than it is to go forwards. So that's why we need to make sure we're funneling things in front of us like the way G95 is doing here in this situation. Basically forcing her opponent to play this far post so that she could play it away is essentially what it is. Very hard concept to understand, I feel like, and it's hard to explain as well. So hopefully that was a good explanation. But yes, we want to funnel things and funnel it with our momentum. Not allow them to juke us. Good, we're keeping pressure, sticking around, doing the same thing. We're funneling him. probably don't want to challenge it like this. It's gonna take us a much longer to get to the ball, to this ball, compared to how fast he's gonna get to this ball because he's already on the wall. So if we're already dead lost on getting to this ball before him, that's when we just kind of circle around and then get ready to either be off the back wall or be in the net and protect the ball, protect it that way. Don't want to just be underneath it, because once we get better players, they're going to air dribble, they're going to ceiling shot, they're going to just take a power shot, basically, from that side wall, and we're going to be in a bad spot. Get a little overextendy here, right? We're not actually going for the ball. We get this boost, and then we turn up field, but then we're kind of going to where the ball was, not where it's going, right? Because the ball was here when we got the boost, and then when we turned to go for it, the ball bounced out this way. Now we're like, oh crap, now we're behind it, not protecting our net, right? So if Lees would actually have challenged and went for it earlier, we've been in a worse spot. Good. Yep, now back out. Good half flip for the most part. Saved us there. Leeds, I don't know what he did here. He like tried to pre-flip with 0 boost. Not an ideal play. It looks like Leeds has very, very poor boost management as well. So this is leading to a lot of opportunities for G95. Something Leeds should have done was stay on the ground. Stay on the ground and not flip and just stick behind this ball and try to get a 50. Because that's just a safer play versus trying to pre-flip and then go way past it and then let G95 dribble. Like, that's the last thing you want right now. Alright, giving him space. Challenge. Ball's going to go out to the middle, though. Yeah. And, oh, okay. Unfortunate here. Let's look here. So he caught us, but we were able to get it. I don't know what the movement was before. Yeah, it's all good. It was a little weird. I wasn't going to say anything. But yeah. Gets it behind us, which is unfortunate. I'm trying to see if there's a way you could have done better. It's tough because he's already trying to cut you. So he's basically changing the plane to where he's moving this way and you're already trying to turn this way. So he's going to cut you already. So it's hard to, when he changes the plane like that. But you did a good job getting a touch on it. It's just unfortunate that it bounced out like that, and then he had the whiff there, which then leads to this goal. Which, at this point, like, when we're low boost, and we're just about to get shit on, essentially, I mean, I don't know what's better, either trying to close the gap and take away space, or sit in a net and just, waiting for the poor touch. Hindsight's 2020, right? So in that case, sitting back would have been fine. But I probably would have done what you did. Try to close the gap and cut off any angles he has. Good fast kickoff. Ideally, if we're going to do a fast kickoff, we'd like to land before we get to the ball. So that way, we're not landing. Once we land, we're hitting like underneath the ball. Versus if we can land and then jump again, we can hit the middle of it more, right? So that's why this kickoff didn't work for you, even though you clearly were faster to it. All right. Slow it down. Beautiful. Good control. Taking a little too much time setting it up. He gives us all that time, though, so it's fine. But maybe a bounce dribble could have been better. Good 50. 50s are superb right now. Playing it to the side again. Another attempt at dribbling on top of our car. Probably would have been better off just as this ball is already off to the side like this, right? Just cut it, bounce it, cut it to the middle, and try to bounce it back this way and try to double jump pop, do something like that to get it past him. it just takes too long to set up the dribble on top of our car, and then once we, waste all our boost trying to get it on top of our car, then we just have to let it fall and take a 50. So it's unfortunate, really. Something to work on. And then, yeah, that's how the game ends. So overall, very, very good. We had a lot of good pressure. Good pressure. We decided just to take it at him a lot. Our opponent, I should say, was definitely lacking for the most part. So we took advantage of him a lot with a lot of stuff. There are still some small things to work on, Continue to funnel. Continue working on other dribbles besides just the catch and flick or the dribble and flick, right? You got the bounce dribble and double jump pop, bounce dribble into a hook shot, power shot. There's a lot of things. Our positioning sometimes gets a little too far forward based on where our opponent is. But overall, I mean, G95 is a good ones player. Anyone can learn a lot of things from her about it. So hopefully that helps you out, G. And yeah, thank you again for sending it in. I have a replay as soon as I get my PC. Had some compatibility issues with the CPU and motherboard. Oh, damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. That's the picky thing about getting those, building your own computer. That stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't work out like that. I'm starting to think the main reason I'm ranking up is because I'm really just annoying and good at messing people using their weaknesses, and that's important, especially for ones. If you can use their weaknesses, that's how you get really good at ones. If you can figure out how your opponent likes to play and then adjust off that. Thanks for the analysis, of course, Sky. Thanks for sending it in. Lumi, just in my placements. How did it go? How did it go? I'm going to quickly guess the next replay up here. We're running a little bit behind. Basically even. Okay, nice. Alright, so we're going to look at Antonell. Cool. Won 4 out of 5 games in twos. I'm 1635. Oh, damn. That's not horrible, I guess. No, I mean, it's better than what a lot of people got thrown into, I guess, after. Good launching point. About to tell me about building my own PC with little knowledge of PC. It took a year or so after it was built to figure out the issues and fix it. Damn. That's why I have a brother who's in IT who I just hand it help, and he just does it for me. I mean, I have to play against Gimmon Magic. Damn. Not easy. Better than me. I put my PC when I was 14. I don't know if it counts as the same PC now. What do you mean? What do you mean? So what did Antonell say about Diamond 3? Diamond 3 2s. This will be fun. Because I've replaced parts in it over time. Oh, I understand now. I understand. Oh, yeah, it's still the original build to me. It's the original build to me. Like this PC I have now, I've had for forever, but none of the original components are in it. But to me, it's still the same PC. That was a great analysis. Great analogy. Ship of Thesis. Ugh, my computer's dirty though. It needs a good dusting. So guys, this one is a Diamond 3. Same case, same PC. Damn right. That's how I think of it. Same case, same PC. Looks the same. Still good. Yeah. I'm familiar with it. That's why I enjoyed it so much, because I'm like, oh yeah, that makes so much sense. When you said ship a thesis, or hopefully I'm saying that right. was really funny. But yes, Sky, go to bed. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the replay. All right, chat. Sorry to cut right to the next one, but I still have another replay after this, and I'd like to go to bed at a decent time. So we're gonna get going. Let's see if he. For today's replay, we're looking at QWIS or Antonell in Discord, and we're just gonna look at his twos game here. He's a Diamond 3, looking for help. He said he was dumbfounded, could not figure out exactly what he was doing wrong. So we'll see what we can do to help out QWIS here. QWIS here. So let's go right off the bat here. Look at our kickoff. So we're doing like a delayed, like super fast challenge. Not ideal. So like right off the bat with this kickoff, if you're gonna do the kickoff where we cheat super aggressive and we want to be on the ball, we need to make sure that we are done with our flip by the time that we have the 50 happen in the middle of the field. So like right now in this moment, we should be on the ground so we can turn and adjust to what happens, right? We don't want to be floating in the air because now we can't make a play. We're just forced to keep moving forward even though it's putting us in a worse position, right? So by the time we land, it's already way past us and we're in a disadvantage. Able to recover, but put to the corner where his opponent was flying up this wall. He knew exactly where that was going. I didn't even see him, so that was tough. You couldn't hear him, couldn't see him. Plays it around, has a really nice play. So that's why we, with that kickoff, we need to make sure we're on the ground by the time the kickoff happens in the middle of the field. Really like your kickoff. Very good kickoff for a diamond. Good speed there from the opponent. We back off, slow down, take our time in the corner. Beautiful. Whoa, teammate, what are we doing? So, looks like Antonell is not with his solo queuing right now. This is not what we want to see from our teammates. Blasting up, looks like he's on offense or something with how he challenged that ball. It did end up confusing the blue team to the point where they had a counterattack. As a QWIS here, I know why you're upfield, and I think it's okay. Actually, I will say it's okay. It was a fast break. Get upfield, try to look for a pass. You bailed out at a good time, so never mind. I'm okay with that play. I was gonna say something about it, but it's fine. Let's looky here. So firstly, we're gonna look at our position in net from this, right? So we just need to assume that Danny here is going to be going for this ball. So when we position ourselves in the net, we want to be positioned in a way like this. When we come up to the net, we want to position like this, where we rotate out a little bit this way, and then we face like this on the goal line. So that way, our angles that the ball can go are straight back, slightly upfield, or like all the way upfield are the angles that we can hit this ball if we're sitting like this. If we look at how QWIS is lined up, imagine how you can hit the ball. You can hit the ball into your net, into the crossbar, or maybe into the corner. Right? So if we're just like this, we're already opening ourselves up to much better challenges. The results is just more likely to be better. It also protects the back half of the net, because that back half of the net is not protected. So they get past the front post, it's going to be a goal, basically. We try to be aggressive and go for it here. We probably should be a little bit more patient and wait to see if Danny touches the ball. It's not ideal. Danny probably should just rotate out and let you go with more momentum, but you got to let him go if he's there. Good rotation back. Good job with the save. That was all based on your rotation. So let's actually go back. This is all due to you rotating back quickly. And then I like this defense here. Just because you're scrappy. If you would have rotated like more back post, you probably would have had the same save. But you know, you're a little sharper because you had to be quicker to that based off the timing of the play. So it was fine. Good shot from our teammates. Great shot. Better save, though. Incredible save. Great patience, by the way, QS, on this. Most diamonds are jumping right now. Most diamonds will jump immediately right now, and that is just terrible because that is giving up basically the entire portion of your field, right? So if you look right now, if you jump for this and full committed, there's no one behind you, right? Like your teammate Danny is still stuck on the post. You know, you got to buy a little time for him. So you do a great job of slowing down. He gets demoed. Now we go. We know for sure we're going to be the one to touch this, so we can kill a lot of time. You almost sneak it in, honestly, which would have been awesome. But it doesn't quite work out. So we rotate all the way back. We probably could have got a few more little boost pads and stuck upfield a little bit. But I suppose you do it fast enough where it doesn't matter. Like, that could have been maybe an opportunity, but... Nice. Made a play to the side. Our teammate puts it back in front of the net, which isn't ideal. Good 50. A little bit of awkwardness, but we get it away. I feel like this awkwardness came from, you know, we went for this challenge, and then we tried to, like... Come on, mouse, where are you? It came from we made this challenge and we tried to come through this way, which sometimes works. I mean, especially if this ball rolls up the wall and our teammate can't get to it in time, we can just take it all the way around and go this way. It's hard to hate on that, but a lot of the time we'd like to see it come around this way, especially if we know our teammate's going to be the next one to touch it. I would say if we know our opponent is going to touch it first, I would follow back this way, because eventually this ball is probably going to get passed through here, and this will end up being the back post. So that is when I would rotate like this, is if these guys are going to touch it first. If our teammate's going to touch it first, that's when I would want you to rotate around like this, because this is the back post now. And that's where we're going to want to protect more. It's all situational on this one. It ends up that Danny is the first one to touch it, and now we're kind of in a weird spot. We're able to get it away, though. And who's to say you could have gone back in time if you would have went all the way around to save this? It's so hard to tell. I think you could have. Almost have an own goal. Good boost steal. Get back out around. Oh, nice. Very, very risky for the most part, just because we do see Owen Rangers going for this. And Danny is also going for this, so technically a double commit. But we make it the best of it. We end up getting the score. I would say, if we're solo queuing, we get this boost steal. Once we see the ball come out like this, I saw Danny get bumped, so I probably would go for this too. But we just gotta be careful. We gotta always be watching our teammates. If they're gonna keep going, commit for this, it's gonna be hard to justify us committing for it as well. Although it works out. And it looks like if it didn't work out, Danny recovered well and he could have gotten back. Good kickoff. I'm obsessed with your kickoff. So nice. Good. We have a little boost, but we're kind of hanging around because there's some weakness here. Nice touch. Low boost. Sensing that the other team was a little discombobulated, I love it. Sticking up, making a play. Same issue with the kickoff as we had before. Good clear now. Now get that boost and turn around and see what's up. Be careful with, I know this ended in a goal, just be careful with flipping like this to try to get upfield in time. It's a lot of the time it does end up, you know, if it's not a goal and they 50, it's going to be hard for you to react to what's happening. Another great kickoff. Seriously, though. The teammate took that boost. We're playing it slow, seeing what's happening. Good, our teammate's going. I would just keep backing up. Get a nice opportunity here. Blue team whiffs. And we get another easy goal. So, very, very dominant so far in this stretch here for Orange. And it looks like this is where it all falls apart right after this, basically. So, I'll be curious to see. Big thing when we're up 3 goals like this, we just can't let easy goals happen. We cannot allow the other team to get in at all. Our positioning is very bad here. We're not protecting the net, actually, with how we're positioned. Alright, good control. I love it. Ball gets away from us a little bit. We have a poor recovery, too, so now we're way out of the play. And then, I mean, we just never get back to net to even try to save this ball. We were really okay touch here. We get bumped, we flip, we glide on our side. So once we try to get this big boost, we miss it. Then we go for this big boost and we miss it. And then eventually they just put it in our net. And we're not even near the ball. Like, we need to be a little bit, like, cleaner about getting boost and then getting back to our net, right? That could have been avoided. That's what we're trying not to have happen. We don't want 3 easy goals already. Alright. Teammates helping him clear it upfield, but we cut it off well. Now more awkwardness. With this, once we punt it over here and we see Danny is going for it, we need to get deep and go back towards our net and play through the net. Because it just gives us a better angle to actually go for the ball after the fact, right? It's diamond 3. Diamond 2, diamond 3. So it gives us a better angle. If we're just going to reverse and then flip away, like, we're not protecting the net. And it allows for stuff like this to happen. Right? Whereas if we were just, say, you know, right here, we just said, okay, and then turn back to net, right? And this play developed. We could probably get back around, and if not be in net, at least be in this position to play it back into the corner and not this way and playing it into the defense, right? Playing it across our net, dangerous. Playing it back into the corner, a much safer bet. So, yeah, the pressure is too good. We're letting them back into the game. Now it's just a 1-goal game. Good kickoff. I'm serious. That kickoff is really nice. Alright, we're playing back. Nice. Jump. We jump, but we, you know, we gotta watch our opponents, right? If we're gonna go for it, probably go for it, like, now. But he's already up. Like, we just gotta look at him. He's already up. There's no point going for it. Teammates should have scored that. I mean, that was a pretty wide open opportunity there. That's unfortunate. Yep, get up the wall. Get up the wall a little sooner. I like the attempt. That's what you got to do here. Once you see that's going to be going up the wall and you're kind of the first person, right? You got to get up on that wall and then challenge this somehow. So, I like it. Get up the wall. Try to play it away. It doesn't quite work out, but, you know, at least you got up there and tried it. Alright, we're playing the ball that way. Playing it around. Try to go for a bump. I don't know if I don't know if this is the time. We're up a goal. We don't need a full commit and score, right? We don't have to score. So we don't need a full commit and try to get a bump out of nowhere. Oh. So with this challenge, right? I feel like it's just too early to go for it. If we're gonna jump up like this for it, you know, that's just tough. That's tough to justify. I feel like you gotta trust that Danny's gonna go for this. Realistically, I mean, you probably could have touched it. You probably should have touched it. I think the aerial was kind of poor too at the start with it, but I feel like we just gotta let Danny have that. You know, good play up to Danny. That was nice. I love the pass up to Danny. We also flip right now when we're not even close to the ball. So, you know, I don't know if we're trying to pre-flip or anticipate that, but yeah, we're not even close to the ball. So, we're kind of just overcommitting for no reason there. So, alright, we're under a minute left. All we gotta do is not let them score easy. And then we immediately let them score easy. You're just too late to make that play. If you gotta anticipate where this ball is gonna be going here, right? So your rotation's a little sharp, which is fine as long as you can react. If you see the ball is already coming around the wall like this, you realistically don't have time to get back up the wall. In the other case, the ball was kind of coming slowly and high. If the ball's coming short and quick out like this, you don't have time to actually go up the wall and try to save it. What you need to do is like double jump right here. Just double jump and just cut off the angle that this ball can go. Essentially, this is a really dangerous spot, letting your opponent come in with the ball like this, because they can easily pop it out like this, and you're just never going to have time to get there to save it based off when for like the pass. Best play is just get big, try to block the front post, not let it go in front of it. But it's overall like this is not the situation you want to be in right here. I would say you could probably...
We both just subscribed for 15 months.
You could probably get on the wall already. I'd probably get on the wall already anticipating this and hoping Danny comes around and does something here. That's probably the best option, honestly. It's tough. It's a very tough play. Rune, thank you so much, man. What's up? Thank you for subbing, bro. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, that's where I think that one went wrong. So now we're tied. It's kind of everything is falling apart. So that's not ideal. Ooh, when we get this touch here, we need to keep it low. We do not want to blast this off the sidewall. Keep it low, keep possession. Because it just gives it up, right? Let's look at it from your teammate's perspective. You know. He goes for the kickoff. These camera settings are bad too. I don't like these camera settings, but first off, our teammates, I don't know what our teammate's doing. Doesn't go where the boost is, so that's annoying. But you know, you bounce it out like that, and then your follow-up isn't good enough. You're putting them in a 2v1 essentially. That's a great touch by Rangers, and now I don't know what's this guy's name. Rat, little rat guy has a really easy shot. So that stems from we should just keep control of it and keep it in the corner. That would be much, much safer. Much safer. Now we're desperation. We need to get a goal. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Oh, missed touch on the dribble. You had the right idea. If it either had to be a power shot straight back at him, you know, if you would have just shot this, it would have been really hard to save, I feel like. But going for the control is fine, but it just, just a mistouch. Not much you can do about that. I feel like you made the right play, just didn't execute it. Now we're low boost. Blue team is going to keep punting it, going for demos. Yeah, I guess gotta try, get something. No, blue team played it how you guys should have been playing it. Keeping the ball away. I mean, you guys barely touched it there in the last 40 seconds. So blue team did an amazing job of taking that lead and just holding on for dear life. There's some small things. There's some like rotational things that could be better. I feel like your teammate wasn't as good as you, I think. I think your teammate was not the best. But that's something you have to work around, and that just comes with, rotating around quicker. There's definitely times to keep control. There's some mechanical things that we can tighten up. A lot more of control with the ball and our car control. Things of that nature. That just needs to get tightened up. There was nothing like glaringly wrong I thought you were doing, though. Your cheat on kickoffs was I didn't like, but especially if you're solo queuing. Overall, though, I mean, just some stuff you need to tighten up. It's not just come down to just get consistency, stuff like that. Training on free play. That's basically the best advice I can give you at this moment. Hopefully, maybe in a few weeks you have some improvement or have something that's more glaring, and we can help you out. Okay, but thank you again for sending it in, man. Hopefully that helped. Rune, just another day. Yeah, I feel that, bro. Just another day. Thankful to be here, though. Chronico, welcome, my friend. WDCal, would like to see OEMs instead. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree to that one. Time for the legend. The legend. This will be the last replay for the night. How's my day been? My day's been pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was a rough one getting up this morning to work out. Oh. I played volleyball last night at our game time was 9:15. So we got done around just past maybe like 10:15. So got home like 10:30. By the time we were showered and in bed, it was already 11. And I'm thinking to myself, I gotta be up by 5 to get up and work out. Gross. Yikes. That's too late. It is. It's crazy. I'm glad we don't have to do that every week, but yeah, it is a lot, to say the least. Coffee, yeah, fuck. Just pull an all-nighter at that point. Just stay up. I don't drink coffee. I don't have any caffeine. I just wake up and feel like shit and just get over it, apparently. Very hard. Not easy to do. Would not recommend, honestly. Would not recommend. Yeah, no caffeine. Just did some Valorant and some Elden Ring. Now just chilling for the night. Nice. I saw there's a big expansion for Elden Ring. Did you get that? Better than me. Better man than me. I need my cup. Ah, man. I used to do a lot too much caffeine and like soda and stuff. Like I'd get like horrible headaches because of it. So I needed to stop. I did. It's so good. Nice. Oh man, it did look good. I can't play Elden Ring though. I suck so bad at it. Forget that. Do that expansion's like a whole new game. Yeah, it is. It really is. Nah, man. That's too crazy. Has to be for the $40. 100%. 100%. They're gonna charge that. It better be damn good. Better be a new game. Whew. Dude, I got maybe 10 hours in and said, fuck that. Bro, that's honestly how I was too. I'm like, this is so cool. And then I like fought my first boss. I'm like, ugh, less cool. Not my game. Not my kind of game. Went downhill real fast. That's why I just play Rocket League and Helldivers now. Not more chill. More chill for sure. I could never play it solo. Isn't that the only way you could play it? Or no, you could play with friends, couldn't you? Right? I forget now. It's been so long since I played Elden Ring. Rocket League players are generally pretty stuck on certain games. Oh yeah, I mean, I play Rocket League for a reason. It's because I can't play other games, man. Can't do it. Definitely. I've been doing seamless co-op with some friends on Elden Ring. Oh, nice. It does have co-op. I thought it did. Man, it's been so long. It's been so long. It's a mod. Oh, okay. What does it do? What's it mean? Allows you to play with others. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we party up for bosses whenever we can meet up. Obviously, bosses get more health and stuff, but it's fun. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Still. No way. Like the 3 that we actually tried. Dude, I did not get far in that game whatsoever. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it, man. I think I gave up after the second boss. Just wasn't fun anymore. I am hoping. I don't know. Sick visuals. Visuals are amazing. Beautiful game. Really was a beautiful game. It's a great point. But, well, chat. Yeah, I was just about to say. You ready to get this last replay done? Let's pitter patter and get at her. All right. Here we go. I get it was hard for me to complete the game because when I see a side quest, I have to do it before continuing the main story. I'm not like that. I'm main story all the way. I can't do RPGs. I'm just like, I don't do side quests. I just can't do them. I get bored. Anyhow, that's controversial, I feel like, but I'm gonna slide on over this way and do the replay now. Today we are graced with this replay from the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Derp. Derp's a champ player. Very good, mechanical, speedy player. Can lack in the game sense department. But we'll see what we can do to maybe help Derp out. We've done a lot of replays for Derp in the past. So this one's more of a recent one. So we'll see how he's improved. Kickoff is very, very solid. And then yes, there's the speed that we're talking about. There is the speed. Unfortunately we whiff, but it works out. So Benji has a nice play upfield. I don't love the fact that Derp flipped here because now we've committed super far upfield, but we actually don't have a play. So it's very dangerous, getting just a little too close to the play. Nice demo, but, you know, it doesn't really result in anything. So now we're sitting back. Beautiful. Get up here. And this is where we're just committing too hard, right? We're going too fast into this play. We should probably be going much slower. We should probably be, you know, not supersonic, but we can still be driving forward, but just not supersonic, just so we have the capacity to turn and make a play on this. But by the time, whoops, by the time Derp gets up to this and he gets out of supersonic, it's almost too late. They do get a nice flick past him, and he's not in a position to kill time. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but that was amazing. So, that was crazy. Good challenge off the back wall. That's just beautiful. And then nice touch. This is what Derp does. He gets a million touches and just plays really fast. Try to sneak that through. Didn't quite work out. Rotating strong side, but looks like Benji has a chance here. I like Derp is just sticking too close. He's just sticking too close to the play. He gets this boost and immediately turns around. It's just like, I feel like if Derp just, after this, just got this big boost pad and then rotated, like, not all the way to the net, but just a little deeper and then went up to the middle of the field, he'd just be in a much better spot to go for things. You did play Ether earlier? That's hilarious, actually. But he's just too far upfield, and now he has to slow hit his brakes, has no momentum to go for this ball. You know, it just he's so fast. He's just so fast. It hurts him because it puts himself too close to things where he doesn't have time to actually make a play. And that was a great example of that right there, what we just saw. Tried to get back in time, couldn't do it. So, I mean, you know, if Derp just had a run up, he would have much more momentum to go for that. A little bit of awkwardness. Benji commits a second man, and that's going to be a goal all the time. Second man here, you gotta kill time. What we can't do is dive in here like this and completely whiff and then give up a, you know, completely open net. Gotta kill time for our teammate if he's in a rough spot. Kickoff is still sexy. Beautiful kickoff. Again, we're turning up. Like, we're turning the way we want the ball to go. Like, we're kind of hoping the ball goes upfield, but then we're like, oh shoot, it's actually going backwards. Like, we just need to turn based off where the ball's going. Like, Derp, I don't know, he already was acting like he's going to go upfield no matter what. Our timing is really poor here. What Derp needs to do is go back post here and like slow down and then come out and see what's happening after the fact. Derp's just going so fast. He's going supersonic. Now he kind of cuts out of it. Now he's, you know, same side as the ball, has to go straight up, very awkward aerial. Almost results in a goal for the blue side. Great scrappiness from the orange side to not give up that completely. Now that's the speed. Now this is where Derp will kill you. He'll get really powerful, fast hits out of nowhere. But you're going to have to give up the fact that, you know, he just plays a little too fast. His timing isn't in a spot where it's actually going to be helpful. Good shot attempt. Didn't quite make it. Can we just go back for a sec and look at this menace for a sec? I just realized what he did. Took that boost, and then my guy took that boost too. He's a menace. He's taking all the boost. It was fine because his teammate was trying to get that corner boost that's in front of us right now, but still, what a menace. He's like, I'm going to get 200 boost because I can. Again, I like he did a good job of You know, it's a little awkward. He rotated strong side, so he kind of whips it around and like repositions himself. Does a pretty decent job, but it's still awkward. I mean, it would be more ideal just to be kind of in that already. Good play out. Trying to slow play it, it looks like. It's just a tough situation. He does a good job at least getting the touch. Looks like Benji might get a save here. Yes, Benji plays it away. Derp's able to get a 50. Good touch. Is that going to sneak through? How's that sneak through? What crap? But it worked out. I guess a simple touch. Simple touch is all you need, guys. You know what this is? This is the Schwa sub special. If you're subbed on YouTube, if you're subscribed on YouTube, this is what happens. You get cheat codes. The ball just magically finds its way into your opponent's net. It's actually an incredible thing. You should try it out. You should sub and try it out. It's a really like I said, a really spectacular thing. Derp needs to learn how to slow down. He's flying around this corner, but then the ball gets around him. Like he just he goes fast all the time, but there's no purpose behind the speed sometimes. You know, you gotta wait and see what's happening sometimes before you just go fast. Got very lucky that Benji was able to touch that because he wasn't actually protecting the net with that 50. Trying to go for a flip reset or something. Didn't work out. Good bump, though. That's going to alleviate a lot of pressure. Benji kind of in no man's land, not able to help. Again, we're flipping upfield through, through stuff like this. Like, realistically, if we're flipping right now, when are you going to touch the ball? Like, when are you going to touch the ball? And I'll tell you, you aren't. Because by the time you land, did you expect the ball to be right there? No, probably not. Do you expect the ball to bounce up straight up like that? No. That's where I'm saying, when we're in spots like this, our teammate's playing off the wall, let's not go supersonic. Let's not flip through this and go like this, but let's drive forward in a way that we're controlled and we can adjust based on what's happening. And not just flying forward for the sake of flying forward. Because the ball is also going forward. Good. Let him go up the wall. That's fine. Rotate back. I love the rotation. That was very nice. You're kind of going forward. You don't have anything, so you just get deep, and then you see an opportunity to go, and then you immediately attack. Very nice. It's very clear what you're trying to do to your teammate, too. So, if you're solo queuing, this works as well. Look at Benji here. Benji's rotating back. Gets his big boost. He sees Derp clearly in front of him. So, guess what? He double commits. Shit. He should sit back and let Derp go for it and kind of wait to see what happens. Especially with the way that was. I think he adjusts well. I mean, it's tough. It's all fluid. It's all situational. Derp trying to make something happen. Not much. His teammate really wants to go, so he's kind of right in Derp's butt. Good touch. Not enough boost to do anything, though. Derp likes to go for things just for the sake of going for things. Oh, I gotta sneeze. That's gonna be nice on YouTube. Wow. Excuse me. Derp likes to go for things for the sake of going for things sometimes, and it doesn't go his way all the time. It's not ideal. Good defense, though. Very patient. See, he's so patient on defense. If he just finds a way to be patient in transitions and on offense, he'd be so much better, too. Have so many more opportunities. Oh, lucky that fake worked out. good. The only time I'll say that flipping forward like that was actually a good play. And the reason for it is it's clear what's going to happen. Ether isn't going to get to this ball before it touches the wall, right? So flipping forward to try to get into a better position is okay here because we know what's happening. Before, when he flipped forward, we didn't know what the outcome was going to be from it. For this flip forward, we did. So that's where that was okay. So you got to know when the right situation to do it. Derp, just be patient, friend. Let Benji serve this ball up to you on a silver platter. Just rotate this way and then just go with the flow of the play. See that Benji's going to hit the ball out this way and then just come out here and then just move this way. And then if it's a bad pass and we see this guy go for it, we just go back upfield and then get ready to turn this way and challenge, right? It can be fluid. It doesn't have to result, you know, in anything right now. You got Benji in your opponent's corner, you know. You don't want to give that up. Double commit with him. Awkwardness. We do have an open net for a moment there. Alright. Good 50 from Benji. Benji getting our touch. You're also playing too far off to the sides, right? You're getting way over here, but your teammate's about to hit the ball middle, right? So trying to find a way to like not play over here as much when you're off ball and trying to be in the middle more is just going to give you more opportunities for these passes. Yes, this is nice for when the ball rolls around here. Yeah, you want to be over here. But you can go from being here to here pretty quickly, right? What's hard to do is if you're trying to go into here, finding your way back this way is not as easy. You're also covering less of the field. Like if you're in this sector, you probably are covering maybe this side of the field. Like this whole other side's abandoned. Versus if you're in the middle of the field, yeah, it might be harder to get to the walls, but at least you're covering the most amount of field possible. And if it does roll up the walls, you're probably going to have time to get there. And if not, like, it's risky to go for it on the wall anyways. Because we have a lot of movement and it's hard to read. So, also rotate back close. He sees the error in his ways. He tries to. Look at how they served up a goal to him on a silver platter, but he rushed it and didn't get one, right? He wants to jump for this, which, bad angle, firstly. Bad angle to jump for it. And then he just gets so, he just keeps moving and boosting towards where the ball is. Right? Like, for this play. You know, firstly, where are all our opponents? That opponent just blasted off the wall, and then his teammate just whiffed. There's nobody in net. Just based off that. We already know there's nobody in net. So, you know, going like this versus just slowing down and then attacking it like this. You know, it's Tomato Tomato. He just feels like he's moving so close and not giving himself time to react to stuff. He also could have dribbled this, but whatever. Don't need to talk about that. Ultimately, he is up a goal, so he does not need to score. And that maybe is his plan. Bad aerial jump. And that's how the game ends. I mean, it's a solid win. We'll take those. But damn, Derp, just take a chill pill, my friend. You like to go for everything and like to fly around. Like, your timing is being thrown off because you're moving so fast and trying to cover ground so quickly. If you just go slightly slower, a lot of plays are just going to come to you. Like, you need to know when the difference between, like, okay, I'm not sure what's going to happen, I'm going to chill, and, oh, I know what's happening, it's time to be decisive and go fast, right? So, once you find the play between being patient and then being fast, versus, just being fast for the sake of being fast. You're gonna improve a lot. A lot of those, whiffs and craziness are gonna go away because you're just more patient and everything will come to you, right? Let the play come to you. You don't have to run your head through a brick wall to get to the play. So hopefully that helps, Dirk. Thank you again for sending it in. I always feel bad towards the end of these streams because I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do well, and I like feel like I don't make sense towards the end. So hopefully I'm still making sense. Should I send a replay to you directly through you on Discord? Because I'd love to be featured in this. Oh, of course, Rune. So you can either send it to me through a DM, which is a little riskier because I'm more prone to forget it, or if you're already in my Discord server, you can just put it in the coaching section because I check that pretty frequently to make sure I'm up to date on replays. Beautiful. Just put it in the coaching section. Just drop it in there. Put a little blurt like rank, your name. I think your name's Rune Booth or Rune Both or whatever, and stuff like that. And I'll get to it eventually. Because you subbed though, you do get put on a priority queue, so you'll get yours a lot sooner than most people who put it in for like the free queue. So, which yeah, that'll be awesome, Rune. I'd love to watch you play. That'd be great. Let's go. Big W. Big W. Huge W. So, now that we're kind of winding down here, I want to show you guys. I did like a little survey on YouTube of what replays people like to look at the most. We had a lot of submissions. The queue's finally slowing down. Yes, it is. It really is slowing down a lot. We're still steady. Like, don't get me wrong. I got 2-3 weeks of replays still to look at. So we're still going strong, but like it's definitely calmed down versus the explosiveness we've seen earlier. So I'm excited for you to coach my lovely champ gameplay. I'm excited to watch it, Rune. I really enjoy looking at champ gameplay too. But yeah, I thought this was a little interesting. I did the got some votes on what replay analysis people like to look at. 2v2 won by far. Like, wasn't a question. Which I think this is so accurate because 2s is a game mode everyone loves to play the most, and I think you get the most value from it for replay analysis. 3s is a little harder, and 1s can be a little harder, although 1s probably easier to. It's better to get replay analysis for than 3s. Like I think 3s you benefit the least from for the most part. Depends on like what your problems are, but yeah, I thought this was a little neat thing. I'll show that off. Just waiting for that second big wave, bro. Second big wave comes, I might need more people to look at replays than just me. But we'll see we'll cross that road when we get there. But yeah, I don't know if I told you. I don't know if you were around when I said this earlier, but I think by the end of the month, we might be monetized completely on YouTube. We're getting very close. So, could be by the end of the month, which would be awesome. I struggle with 3s because it's more chaotic. Yeah, and that's hard. It's hard to manage that chaos. So, it really is. 3 is something you get to champ and then stop. Yeah, it's really hard to get past that. I mean, pros don't even play ranked 3s because it's just so dumb. They only play 2s and they scrim 3s. 2s allows for team plays and also solo plays. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 100%. Oh, sick. Yeah, man. So we'll see. I mean, we're getting close. We just gotta keep up the pumping on these videos and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think it's gonna it's not gonna be game changing. I don't think we're gonna make like a crap ton of money off it, but it'd be cool to see. It's something I've had on my like goals list for a long time. Glad I'm still around. Love the content. Thanks, Brune. I'm really glad you're around too, bro. You're OG, dude. You're OG at this point. So, because I mean, what is it? Is it? Did that work? Oh no, what is the what's the command? Follow to see when you first followed. Yeah, there it is. One year, 2 months. That's OG right there. Crazy. But yeah, no, enjoy seeing you around, that's for sure. Chronicle's basically an OG at this point too. Getting closer. Every day getting a little closer. So, but anyhow, guys, I'm tired as hell, so I'm gonna go sleep. Doesn't even feel that long. Wish I could watch more, but work. Oh, and I totally get that, dude. Like, I wish I could stream more so people did have more time to see me, but like, yeah, work is work. You got to do it. So, good night, man. Yes, good night, everybody. I will be back Friday. I think I'm just going to be playing Rocket League. So we're just going to play ranked this week. Since we did tourneys last week. And then yeah, maybe ranked, do some placement matches, and then maybe I'll play some Helldivers. I don't know. I love that game right now, so we enjoy what you give. Well, I enjoy that you guys are here. It's the reason I keep going. Really. Good night, Yeti. Thank you for stopping by, man. We'll send that replay soon. Awesome. Thank you, Rune. Also makes it really good playing for streams. What? What? All right. Really easy. Okay, that's what I figured. Those are easy to plan for streams. Yes. Yes. Brain stopped working. My brain stopped working halfway through this last replay. So that's that's where I'm at. But no, we'll catch you all later. Thank you again, guys. See ya.